Welcome to the Blackskins podcast. It's Wisdom Wednesday. And the wisdom is, it ain't even 20 degrees outside, so you better have a turtleneck on and your overalls. Don't freeze you. That's about it. Wisdom, you want some wisdom? Be married. There's a massive new energy boom going on. We always have booms. But data centers have now presented us with a new boom because they need new sources of energy. And don't get it twisted. Just as surely as new data centers are coming about, there will be innovations from the data centers that will change the way we live today. Like, one of the reasons why they use so much energy at data centers is because they're trying to cool those computer rooms down. All them blades, all that equipment get hot. So they have cooling towers, ACs. Sometimes they have raised floors. They have all types of crack units, not crack, as you know it with the K. No crack. Computer room, no K, excuse me. They are computer room air conditioners. Crack. C-R-A-C. So wisdom. Instead of spending so much money to cool down these boxes, igloo boxes, why not take the heat and let it dissipate into the community? People spending all this money right now, energy bills going crazy because people trying to heat their homes right now. Hey, data center, how about y'all figure out a way to take that heat and distribute it to the residential? All this heat, you're spending all this foolish money to cool down, but that heat could just be transported. You transport energy, transport heat, fools. I've always thought for you. And you've always thought that given a narrative of who I was enough. That's not enough. It's not the truth. You have no proof in any of the things you say for me, to me, or about me. My truth, wisdom. I done been here for a very long time. When I talk about here, I'm talking about the promised land. Yes, the promised land. This is now the land of opportunity, but this was once the land of promise. Or if it was once the land of promise, is it still the land of promise? Oh. So this is my promised land that you thought you could just break the promise. You gonna break the Most High's promise that he had to me. You can't steal my inheritance, Cain. Everything has pain. I have pain because I have to deal with you as a brother. And our mother gonna love her child regardless of if he good or bad. That's how mothers do. Fathers just want to whoop you. Mama, that's my baby. Oh, I know he bad. He gonna get good. Wisdom. I done fathered you, loved you, nourished you, for you to get out my house and say, I don't like the way you did it. I'm my own. We don't even look the same. Yes, we do. We both got human features. Just shut up. Don't be mad you ain't developed all the way. That's not my fault. That's part of how you was dealt. But that didn't mean that there wasn't a path for you. But you keep wanting to take everybody else's path and make it yours. You learned a lesson about how the world works that most people forget. Because you never fail to start. Whether you can get to the finish line or not, you don't even care. Because you understand something that used to be right here, but we no longer have clear in our mind. This sign on my head say life is good. Because life is good. But life is good when your mind is alert, your heart is receptive, and your feet is walking, and you off your butt. You knowing what you're supposed to be doing with yourself and your time. I'm doing what the Creator told me to do. Whether or not you doing what you're supposed to be doing is between you and your Creator. All I can ever do is when something new come to mind, instead of trying to find a time where I'm going to fit it in, I need to figure out how to just get on up and start. Yesterday, I was talking to one of my brethren. I was talking about how I used to do kicks all the time. I could kick the top of the door at my prime. And I was like, I hadn't done kicks in a while. And I was like, I want to do some kicks again. And then I realized, I was like, they call it kick off. So I might not be able to get mine off because I ain't doing no kicking. Let me do some kicks. I put my shoes on, I put on my kicks. Then I proceed to walk towards the door and kick up. And before I knew it, I looked at the top of the door and I looked at my foot and I saw they was on about this much apart. I said, oh, I could kick this door again soon. I just gotta get back in tune with what I do. And a lot of times we might have to restart, not just start, restart. Might already had something right in your mind and in your heart. Now your spirit is telling you to live it, do it, be it, see it happening. I got a chance to see it. First day kicking in years. And I was this far from the top of the door. I promise, in a week, I kick the top of the door and show it to you. You be like, man, this guy kicking tops of doors. That's just what we do. Because you can go to high floors in your mind. But you got to be able to find where you at on the emotional chart. Is you in shame? Is you lame in fear? Is you just willingness to appear? Do you got some love? Do you got some joy? Did it add up to peace so you could increase to get to enlightenment? I don't know. I'm asking. If I knew, I wouldn't have to ask. It's the wisdom. I don't know. The things I do know is Yah's in control. Yah know better than I know. I don't got nothing I'm telling you except life experiences. I'm not sharing with you my opinions and thoughts. Why? My opinions don't mean nothing to even me. I care about what the Most High got and want us to see. That's the real authority. The seniority that comes from praying daily, rarely missing opportunity to come to the throne. You're known. Like, oh, here he come. Yep, that's my man. He praying again today. You know, this is the second time today. Come on in here. You know, that's how the Creative treats you when you praying every day. Versus, you ain't had nothing to say today, something went wrong. Now you all, oh, Lord, help me. You're like, who this man? Who is you? Get up. Who are you? Where you been? Oh, I've been in trouble. Who want to hear that? every time. I want to come to him when I'm fine. Like, what's up, Daddy? What you got going on? You know, how you doing? How things going? Yeah, I got a little trouble today. Nothing big. We talk about it later. What you got to eat? You know, we got a complete relationship. It ain't just, I need your help. You know, no, it's thank you for helping. That was a close one. We got to have that type of relationship. And I hope you know. Wisdom, I hope you show that that's the type of relationship you need. Sustainability. Stop your complainability. You can complain, but I bet you can maintain a little bit better by having nothing to say and a little bit more to do. Everybody do better. I am going to show you that to the letter. The Creator was right. He said, if you follow me, even greater works than these shall you do. And I want to show you that we got some great works coming to you and through you soon through when working cast. Scientific steps to help things move along correctly and roll with my mind so you can find the steps necessary to discover. Because yesterday I didn't know how at all I could get a sheet of ice off of the driveway. But I discovered once I went out there that you first have to think about things you done heard in life. And many times I've heard people say you gotta break the ice. So then I was standing on the ice, then I realized, so the ice cracked. I was like, oh, this ice broken. And then the ice that was broken was easier to move. So I said, oh, we must break the ice first. So the first thought, how do we break the ice? You gotta crack it. You gotta crack before it breaks. Stand on it, make no mistake. Is your weight alone enough to break the ice? No. Now we gotta penetrate the ice. Now we gotta chop the ice. And then once you see the ice is broken, all you gotta do is remain at the edge of where the ice is breaking. Just stay right there. Oh, it broke right here, it's still there. Break it again right there at the edge and keep breaking. Once it's broke, it will continue to break. And I take full understanding that that is how we were dealt with. They knew once we were broken just a little bit. If they just stayed at the edge and break those that's exposed, we just keep breaking off no matter how strong we once were. Soon as the ice is broken, you weaken and you can do the easy bit of divide and conquer. I don't care how big you are. Once the ice is broke, you just keep breaking it into little pieces. And you take the little pieces and you move them to the side. One swipe by one swipe. It didn't take but an hour to see at least 1,000 pounds of ice off the road. Even though it was still thousands of pounds, still more. And we're going to go out this door and get to it pretty soon. But learning about breaking the ice, making it where it can move instead of it being one big uniform piece that's unmovable, cracking it, breaking it, and making it into one big little piece. Was big, now you just a little piece, and you can be easily handled and shoveled away. Oh, what would it take for y'all to come together and become cohesive again? When you was all one body. Can't do it. Too many divisions. Young O, OGYN, colorism, dark, black, red, yellow, brown, shades found, inconsistent, or what you thought it should be. Big, small, in shape, out of shape, healthy, unhealthy, meat eating and vegan, Christian, Muslim, atheist, ain't gave a damn. Democrat, Republican, Trump lover or never Trumper. Love to kick it and laugh with her, but don't want to mate with her and become a family. We doing things outside of love. We just surviving. And when we surviving, we following man's outlines and plans. When we're thriving, we're following the Most High plans. The Most High ambitions. You think he don't want the best for you? You his child. But sometimes he gotta put you down in isolation so he can put your mind in concentration on what he truly got for you. I know what he got for me. I can see it clear because I ain't always where I gotta ask him for something. Sometimes I can just listen and say, follow what you gotta say. I don't need to speak in every space. I know my place and I'm grateful for it. Grateful for my place. Grateful for knowing I don't have to be so smart to know it all. I got a father who owns it all. This land we stand on, I know they got us singing songs talking about it's yours and mine and all this made for you and me. No, it was not. It was made for me. You saw it and said, I want it. Well, not just I want it. I'm going to take it. And took it. Thought it was enough for us to share, so you allow me to take ownership of it again, only for you to see me develop it up to where you said, hey, I need it back again. Yeah, that's how it went. I'm on the third round of trying to get mine back. But the third time's the charm, they say. You ain't gotta be lucky. I've looked into the reflection, and I've made the connection that the Creator's the one that's giving me protection, not you. You ain't protecting me. You trying to direct me with purpose to stop being what the Creator is saying is right. The light. You want me to be in darkness. And all I do is exude light. You reflect and can't even connect. But it's okay. You think because my antenna's gone, I just got a lot of little ones up there now. They more pointy though. When your antenna come out and drip over and curl up, it's not the same as one small pointy one like, you know. And then I got the ones that come up into, not go down, go up, so I can be bright, light, mental, enlightenment. If you ain't here, you ain't got the right to get where I'm coming from. So, this is Wisdom Wednesday. I hit you with the best wisdom. It's already on display for you. Live fully. Create happiness. Laugh often. Love always. And as the words say, rejoice always. Why love and joy got so many similarities? But that's the wisdom you got to figure out all over the world. Always find time for the things that make you feel happy to be alive. I'm happy to be alive. That's what's behind me. And life is good. You should know. Shalom.